Hey everybody, I'm quite pleased to announce that I am able to get my, this is my new Moza Moin, Mozamoin. It is one of those gimbal cameras for blogging, and it's pretty cool because it's got things like ability to control. I can do selfies. I got control modes on my phone. And I'm just kind of doing things right now. Give me a moment here. And this is kind of cool because I can, I don't know, I'm looking at my dirty corner and my dirty laundry. But I'm kind of waiting because, is it going to turn on me? Trying to see if I can get it to turn. I don't think I can. Let's try that. So, it's doing a stability thing, and what I'm basically trying to do is see if I can't get the camera to rotate into selfie mode. I just don't think I can. I gotta learn more about the application itself, but this is just a preview from what I've been told. I have to go out to the home screen actually. I'm just looking at that. But what I'm gonna do is go here to settings, and there it is. There I am. How's everybody doing tonight? I am shooting with my new Moza. It's one of those snazzy model gimbal cameras, and allows me to do cool things like get different perspectives. I like it because it's just a different view from the GoPro. I get a little tired of the same old view from the GoPro, and I'm looking for stuff that provides me with different sourcing. It's competing with the DJI Pocket or Pocket 2, and so far I'm liking it. I got attracted to it because of its 4K capabilities, and it does shoot 4K 60, which to me is kind of important, for my own collection purposes, because I always have to remember, really, in the scheme of things, where I primarily publish out on YouTube, it downverts everything to 2.7K. So until they're ready to go to full 4K HD, which will be a while yet, they're not really talking about it because it's huge. They just got on 2.7 and 4K come rolling out. Um, you know, for now, I really don't need anything. In fact, I was actually using that justification to avoid buying a Mini 2 because I did get another Mini drone, but I ended up getting the Mini 2 anyway. That will be the next step. And honestly, people will be downverting to watch 4K on their 8K televisions, whatever. But none of that's really been approached from an electronic scene. I've been shopping televisions and you don't see 8K TVs out there, so I'm not worried about that. Everything that is out there is available on my DJI Air 2S, which I will be doing my hardcore long-term productions and flights and things like that after I get my commercial licensing, and that's when I can say, hey, such and such film producer, I have this stock of aerial footage, and they're like, oh, I'll give you X amount of money. And if I'm doing that without a license, that's punishable. So I'm avoiding that and just shooting my own stuff. It's going to be forever before I monetize in YouTube, and honestly, the way I'm set up, I can't. I have to change my security settings, and I have that as defense if the FAA calls. What are you talking about? I'm monetizing. No, I'm not. Here's my settings. I don't set the two-way security on the other setting for a reason. Even if my numbers were there and they're nowhere close, I'm not ready for that yet because that comes with certain responsibilities. And honestly, am I ready to unretire? And is it worth the money? So we'll see. So for now, I'm shooting with this, and I wanted to look and do that rotating thing because that's what this camera's about. Then we're gonna lean over here a little bit, and there's my friend over here. Let's go over this way. She's hiding out. This is my buddy. Hi, Stella. Stella says howdy. She has been chewing on her big bone, and she's watching. She's, where'd my bone go, Dad? I don't know. Where'd it go? What'd you do with it? Did you hide it? Oh, it's up there. Anyway, she's been chewing on her bone here, and she's getting the attention of the camera now. And Sherry must be right. Yeah, Sherry's watching the mess. We're not getting bombed, I promise. We're not in Ukraine. But anyway, this is Stella. She's bone satisfied right now and stretching out. She is going to ignore me now and go back to her nap. Let's see if we can get her to say goodnight, world. Say goodnight, Stella. Mary says goodnight. I'm not going to even really bother with this, humans. Why don't you leave the dog alone, right? I've been working on that bone over there. See if I can get the camera to turn that way. It's going there now. There it goes. And now we're going back to Stella. So that's the face it wants to concentrate on. I do like the AI on here. This is a really cool camera. Sorry for my mess, but here I am again. And I'm pleased that I found this. I'll do another recording. That was mostly just to update everybody on Stella and myself and the new camera. And we're moving forward. This is another gift I got from my children. Apparently everybody's having generous years, and Dad's getting some cool gifts for Father's Day and his birthday, so I'm pretty pleased. This is awesome. Now, when I first loaded it on the Droid, I had some issues, but I've worked through them. But that's in the next video. I wanted to say hi to everybody and just let everybody know that if you're looking at this brand, I have some advice for you on settings. There's one thing about the Moin gimbal camera, or whatever it is. It's a camera, is what it is, with its own little gimbal on it, and you can walk around with it. It's smooth. It works very well, actually. Anyway, it's also very Chinese. So it comes to you in Chinese. So you have to figure out in Chinese how to turn it onto English. So with some reverse engineering, I did that, and then I ran into this connection issue. But I'm going to be doing a video on that, and yeah, I can understand why that might be spoiling the experience for people, and I'm guessing they get a high rate of return on this model because of all of this. And it's something that they really need to confront if they're going to sell in the U.S. market. That's all Stella and I have for right now as far as personal stuff. We have more coming around with the drones. I did run into an issue with another one of my, so far, like I said, the kids are doing great. Out of the 6 kids, I've got probably 3 or 4 presents out of them. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but I have a mini drone with the FEMI, and I did manage to get the mini drone from DJI also. That one I'm doing on a lease because we have finance stuff backed up right now. So I've got that set to where I'll be paying that off in 90 days. Long story short, I got a new toy coming. But we're moving forward on the business side of doing this as making money. I need to start working on my licensing and getting prepared on regulation. So federally regulated entities, so that makes it difficult to manage if you try to deal with those things on your own or without proper consultation. Kind of playing with my light settings and the way it looks because my room's strangely lit, and I just, for my own purposes, I'm doing some strange stuff with the camera. But there's Jesus behind me, and any of you from Haines likely remember that photo. If you ever remember, we're at my house. I'll get a close-up on that. I'm sure you guys remember that. But this guy, so that's the one artifact I have from Mom. And that's heck. Everything else wound up in the burn pile. Yeah, I love the Goebel family, so I'd love to hunt them. Anyway, have a good night, folks. We'll talk to you later. Peace.